If I told you right now that there is a massive food shortage we are about to experience, nobody would believe me. Because when they walk into the grocery stores, the shelves are full. It's a lot of people in there. You see them stocking things, and you think there's no way we're about to go through probably even worse than what we went through in 2020 and 2021. But I say to you, farmers are not able to grow the way they thought they would be able to grow. We need to understand that anything could go wrong at any time. Right now, it hasn't rained in about 2 weeks here where I am. There's no rain in the forecast until next weekend, and even then it's only a small percentage. Weather manipulation is taking place, cloud seeding is taking place. That means farmers are going to be in a drought. Certain areas in the country are already in a drought. So it's hard enough to get food grown now. It's hard enough to get it into the stores now. And the food that is in the store, is it real? Is it really real? Like my husband went to pick up some tomatoes when we were in Sam's Club, which I do have a walkthrough store video in here that I will show you. And he was like, okay, we needed tomatoes for the recipe that we were going to do. And I was like, well, we're not going to get these because I got those vine ripe ones like last year and forgot that I had them in the refrigerator in the garage. Went out there like over 6 months later. They had not molded. They had not done anything. They looked like I had just purchased them a day before. So the food, most of it is not real food.
PSA for anyone going to the grocery store. Yes, even natural health food stores. Next time you're in the produce aisle, please be on the lookout for this label. And whatever you do, do not go near it. Appeal, or Edappeal, is a World Economic Forum and Bill Gates funded product that is being sprayed on fruits and vegetables, which are on the verge of spoiling, so that they appear fresh and last longer. Even more frightening is the fact that Appeal has been approved for use on USDA organic produce under the name Organappeal. The main ingredient found in the Appeal coating is mono and diglycerides, which are extracted from grapeseed oil. This is then processed with the use of two solvents, which are ethyl acetate and heptane, both of which are hazardous chemicals known to seriously damage internal organs in the case of repeated exposure. This coating...
Okay, so anything could happen to our food, and there's your shortage right there. There are some states that are already limiting how much water you can use. We know they're doing it in California, but they're doing it in some other states as well. That means if you have a limit on how much you can water your lawn, you know you have a limit on how much you can use water, period, in your garden. So water is going to be something people are going to be desperate for. And I can see the price of water actually going up even higher. You got the price of diesel so high that they won't be able to grow because they use diesel in their machinery. They use diesel to pick that food up from their farms, deliver it to wherever it has to go. Listen, I'm not here to tell you to go run out and panic buy. But what I am here to tell you is we need prayer in this country for what we are about to go through. There is only one that will be able to deliver us from these things that we're about to go through. And when you don't have food to feed your family, you're gonna wish and wonder, what if I had just picked up a few extra things? What if I not bought that thing that I really didn't need and went out and bought an extra can of this or extra bag of that or a little bit more water? We're going to be hurt on so many different levels. 2020 is going to look like a cakewalk. These prices are skyrocketing. Normal budgets are not normal. They're abnormal now. You're either going to spend it or you're not. You're either going to eat or you're not. Food banks are going to be overrun because so many people are in need of food banks right now, and it's just not going to be there. We need to take into account If we had a cyber attack on our grid and the power goes down, it's not just going down at your house, your neighbor's house, your family's house. It's going down at convenience stores, meaning no fuel. It's going down at grocery stores, meaning they have to throw everything away. And with the price of diesel right now and shipping being what it is, who knows when or even if that store will be able to restock, and will they be able to meet the demands? I don't think they will be, but that's just me looking outside of the box at what all is going on. Now you have no power, you have no access to food. No power means eventually no clean water, because they need power in order to run the system. And we see the water being taken and eaten up by data centers. So like, who gets priority over who gets the water, the data center or the people? And being they want to get rid of 3 billion people, I think I already know what they're going to choose. And I'm just trying to tell you this, not to put fear in you, because that's not what I do. I believe in being prepared. I believe in our Lord and Savior providing what we cannot provide, because not everybody is going to have everything that they need. I won't have everything that I need, but as long as I have Him, I know that I will be fine. So I'm saying to you, when you're out making your budget and figuring out what it is you're going to buy this week, whatever little bit that you can get, because people are truly struggling and going through it. And although some people are quietly prepping, some people aren't able to do that at all. This has been a horrible trip. She was saying this before. What are you doing? It's caused an arm and a leg to buy groceries. We haven't grocery shopped in so long. And this cart don't even look full to me. And it's like over $600.
Things gotta get better.
So me and my husband, we done been in this store for a good little while. I'm more of a necessity type person, and he's more of a, well, we need this, we need to go ahead and get it. Ugh. Anyway, so I checked out on my phone, and I didn't realize he didn't tell me that he had some potatoes in the bag. So we walking out, we got 35 items. Apparently we have 36 because I didn't scan the potatoes. So we standing at the door. You know, people gonna be looking like, oh, what they doing? They done stole something. So it was the potatoes. And he was like, they have that system so set up right now. Like, they'll pull up what's not scanned, show it to you, and they'll be like, well, you can just pay for it right here. Just click that. You ain't got to go back into the screen and do this, that, and the third. Listen, they see everything up in this stuff. And I couldn't get it to scan because of their internet. So I literally had to leave my husband in the store, go outside across the road, because before that I had already walked back into the store as far as an aisle just to try to get the buffering to stop. That didn't work, so I ended up going out the door because the lady said I had to go outside to do mine. So I did that, came back in, I paid for it and everything before I even got back in. This trip was an unexpected grocery shopping. Like, I didn't even know we were going to go grocery shopping. I'm thankful that we had the money to do it, but it was a couple of items that I was like, I don't know, because the beef stew pack was $32. $32. And he talking about, oh, this for Gracie. That's our dog, y'all. I said, are you crazy? I said, we just bought her dog food. Yeah, but she needs some other food. I said, no, we need meat in our freezer. Well, we don't need, we have meat, but I'm like, if you're going to buy meat, then it need to be for us. I said, times are hard right now, but I got no money for that. So then he was like, he wanted to get some other beef, some other type of beef, but he wanted the whole one where he can chop it up himself. Y'all, the man brought the thing out because they keep it in the back because it costs so much. That thing was $318 for that big old pack of beef. I just knew my husband was going to say, okay, well, never mind. No. Now I'm just like scratching my head right now. Scratching my head. I'm just the type of person, it's hard for me to shoot. It is so hard for me to spend money. It really is. And these companies are taking every dime we have. Every dime we have. So I'm stocking back up on paper towels and toilet paper, even though I already have some at the house. I'm going to grab one of these over here. So I left him outside now. The toilet paper that I got is $24. This is $20. And we just spent over $600. A little over $600. When we checked out. So he's outside putting the groceries in the Jeep. And I said, well, I forgot to get the toilet paper and paper towels because I didn't know we were coming here. I didn't have my list or anything. So honestly, I didn't really get the things that I had on my list because I'm a list person. I just am. So while I'm here, back in here while he's doing that, I'm gonna grab these two things. And because we're gonna go, before he goes back on the road next week, take our containers that are empty and go get some spring water from in the mountains. So I'm gonna grab two of these here. Again, I think, and we already got chicken and stuff, and we bought, like, we already got this wings and stuff, but he bought like some chicken breast. And I think the reason everything was so high this time is because we were buying healthier products than we normally would buy. And honestly, it just costs more to eat healthier. And they know that. And it's just like insane. And these prices are going to continue to go up. I'm just pricing. We got our ground beef already. This in here, 10 pounds is $47, $27.74, $18, $31. I want me some oxtails, but they cost too much. $28, $27. How much are those right there behind it? $24.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something